The end of the season is here, and we're feeling so good right now. We are 10-5. The Cowboys are next in our division at 9-6. Win our game, we are division leaders, and that is all that I care about today. Now, a guy that sort of lost a little bit in the offense, but who has been still doing really well is Deron Sampson. We're going to go ahead and upgrade his deep threat, which increases his ability a little bit. He gets a whole lot of love here. +1 to awareness, catching traffic, catching, release, spin move. He gets +2 to elusiveness and medium route. This dude, despite not being used a lot in the regular season, is a big time player come playoff time. We haven't really talked about the NFL draft much this year, but that is because we're getting closer to the release of Madden 21. But that being said, there's some talented players out there. The #1 overall player is likely going to be Carson Jennings. This dude looks like he's going to be a stud. We're looking at a lot of different players. I think one area we're looking at is left tackle. Jake Lettman, I would love to get, but he's the top of the first round guy. We are projected to have a back half or latter half for the first round overall pick. So Keith Ian Markell is a guy we can definitely target. Jake Brown's there a little bit later on. Michael Frizzle, though, seems to be pretty good and a first round overall talent. We could get a little bit later in the draft, too. Outside of that, at defensive tackle, there's a good bit of talent, some busts out there for sure, but you know, Kiki, I doubt we get. Deuce Tarpley could be a guy we definitely make a move for. But if we don't get either one of those guys, I'm definitely going to target Jay Wakefield. He looks like he's going to be a pretty good prospect, first round overall talent. We'll see what his combine stuff looks like. But again, we're keeping our eyes on left tackle and defensive tackle for sure this offseason. We have been cruising the past couple of weeks, and our final game of the season, again, is against the Eagles as a divisional matchup. The Eagles have a little bit of a bone to pick with us. We've been dominating them for a while. Their quarterback situation is trash. A lot of our guys have started to gel together, and we have the strongest team I think we have ever had for the San Antonio Marshalls. Today is about one thing: domination. So the Eagles are coming out, and they're feeling pretty strong right now. They got the ball all ready to midfield with Wentz back there. They're going to hand the ball off to his guy, but we got pressure on him. He comes back across the middle with a nice strike to his receiver to the 40. You've watched this series. We've struggled against Carson Wentz. We beat them pretty handily most of the time, but Wentz has been an absolute problem for us a lot of the time. Wentz is feeling some pressure here, and look at that. Greer Short comes in, get his first sack of the afternoon. And look, I know Greer Short is not putting up mind-blowing numbers like our guy Sean Davis, but he is still a vital part of this defense. That dude puts a lot of pressure on quarterbacks, makes them move different directions, and that helps out a lot for our team overall. All right, we're feeling pretty good right now. We got him right where we want him, 3rd and 16. Got to watch that deep pass over the middle. They try to bait us a little bit. They're going deep. We got guys there. Physics. We broke them. So they punted the football and it went into the end zone, and we got it right at the 20-yard line here with Abbott and Kilgore in the backfield, ready to go. Wayne Kilgore says, give me some room. Watch me make some plays. And hello? Someone called Chili's. We got reservations for 6. Oh, my God. Dwayne Kilgore, 80 yards. How many times has he touched the ball? Once. 80 yards. What's the average? Do the math. It's 80 yards per carry. Incredible. So if you're Philly, defense might be a thing your team should work on in the offseason. Kilgore's out here destroying your entire franchise. Meanwhile, our secret white side is just destroying our entire defensive back core. We're supposed to be good there. I would say, though, of all the places we really made adjustments in the offseason, that's the one place we're still struggling is sort of the secondary, which is wild considering how good our secondary's been most of our tenure. Feels like a run here. We're going to pinch a little bit. Watching Wentz immediately see what he does. Oh, a bubble screen. Now we're all over that one, buddy. We're ready for it. That was a great tackle by Aaron Stokes. Finally, our secondary steps up and makes a play because we've been genuinely waiting on that. Look at Dillard. You want to talk about Deion Dillard? You want to talk about talent? The young fella's got it. All right, Abbott is out here ready to get things going. Got his incredibly talented receiving core. Imagine being a rookie quarterback and they tell you that's who you got out there. Sapp, Sampson, all these guys, and DeAndre Brown at tight end, and Johnson in the slot. Imagine. But the caveat is they tell you you don't really have an offensive line. So, I mean, there's that, you know. Not everything can be perfect, unfortunately. Oh, no. I mean, we're going to talk about not having an offensive line? That's it. Also, wait a second. We missed our extra point. Hello? Yeah, I'm going to be honest, that's not on our rookie quarterback. Literally no pass protection for him at all. He was ready to get things going, but they couldn't help him at all. Just straight back to him. Give him some time. Watch him go to work. That's all I'm saying out there. Oh, Oh, he's got Colton Johnson out here leaking. Young fella's got some speed. Does he have enough? Unfortunately, he does not. They grab him at the 20-yard line, but that was 55 yards. Finally, a little protection. Watch what happens. Heavy front right now for the Eagles. We got Kilgore in the backfield. Got Brian moving in motion here. Abbott signals him over. Looking for a little bit of blocking, and we have none. The beauty of it is that even though we have no blocking, Kilgore is still averaging like a dumb amount of yards per carry because he went for 80 to the house in that first play. Speaking of Kilgore, he's getting a nice little reception here. He's got one guy in front, jukes him out of his shoes. He stumbles into the end zone, and ladies and gentlemen, another one. I mean, really, that's our first touchdown to Kilgore, but we'll take it. Nice receiving touchdown. Abbott gets him in the end zone, and we get back to the lead. We might have to go for 2, though. So coach does opt for 2 because obviously our kicker missed the extra point. How are you going to win kicker of the year if you're out here missing extra points? Does that count as a pick? I hope not. All right, I checked the statistics, and it does not count as a pick. That's great. Also, Philly did nothing on offense, so we get the ball back here. Start of the second quarter. Ends it off to Kilgore, trying to make some room. Nice spin move, and then immediately gets taken down. Block for him. I mean, our team saw what happened when they blocked for Dwayne Kilgore, right? Touchdown. Not once, but twice. A rushing touchdown, then a receiving touchdown. Let this man go to work.
Why are you running? Why are you
A little
running?
delayed on that one, okay. Look, this is why you play these games here. Get some kinks worked out. We're not perfect. I would like to think that we are, but we are not perfect. Oh my God. Does anybody make better catches in traffic than Deron Sampson? Maybe DeAndre Bryant, but Sampson's a close second. I'm still blown away by the fact that he caught that one. Like, the dude was literally right there on him. Colton Johnson already some big plays today, looking to make another one as he drags defenders down, this time inside the 35. We're only going to have really one receiver get 1,000 yards this year. That is Chris Sapp, but Colton Johnson has 750, so he's had a pretty solid year overall. Got Abbott out here moving. Abbott's going to keep it moving again, and Abbott's going to pick up a first down. I like that. Just kidding, the refs don't agree with me, but still, Abbott again. You don't really see him run a lot. He is a pocket quarterback, but when that dude does run, defenses are trembling. And look at Kilgore fighting for some tough yards. Finally, he gets some good blocks. Inside the red zone now from the 19. Abbott taking his time. He's got his guy in Bryant. Bryant's going to try to force his way in. Bryant, he stays down at the 1-yard line. That was close if you ask me. Big play coming up here. We got Thomas in the backfield, more of a power running back from the goal line. For a fantasy football owner of Dwayne Kilgore, I'm sorry, he already has 2 touchdowns. Thomas needs something too, okay? You'll be fine. So the Eagles have about 2.5 minutes to try to get some points on the board. It is not looking good for them at the moment. Davis again patrolling the middle. Looking to get there on Carson Wentz, and he does. Sheds the block from the running back and says, oh, that's 11.5 sacks at least for him. Probably more right now. This dude is setting career highs already. And I get how my last statement was a little bit weird, but I mean, he's setting career highs that not a lot of people can achieve, especially from the linebacker spot. To have double-digit sacks like this, there's very few that are doing that right now in this league. And the ones that are the top guys of the year. And to me, if we don't see Sean Davis win the Defensive Player of the Year, I'm going to have a riot. I won't stand for it. Little check down play. He runs over our guy, but we wrap him up before he gets the first down. 4th down coming up, probably a punt. So we got Kilgore lining up at quarterback this time. 1st and 10. Minute 42 left. Got Thomas in motion here. Going to be a handoff to Thomas. Thomas, they got looking for some blocks. Thomas has got some. Again, he's not super slow. The kid has got some speed to him, and they cannot tackle him. That's like 4 broken tackles. Let's see you, young fella. Again, Thomas is going to be a vital part of this team. We've got to keep that kid healthy. We've got to keep him happy because, as you saw, he makes some plays out there. A little over a minute left. We got 2 timeouts left. Nice run to Kilgore, but he ran out of room quickly. So on 3rd and 9, it's just basically time to see what we can actually get here from a yardage standpoint. That is dicey. Luckily, no one caught that because that was way closer to the defense than anybody else. So at the end of the half, we end up getting a pretty long field goal of 58 yards. We're going to walk into halftime with a little bit of an extended lead. Our defense has played pretty well. The offense has a couple of missteps here and there, but overall, Eagles are about to get up out of here real quick. One of the best things our team has right now is the fact that we get the ball to set the tone again here early in the second quarter. And read options of Kayvon Abbott, not exactly the move. And I'm not saying that we can't run them with him. It's just that they are a little bit more difficult than I would have initially imagined, okay? He's not as fast as we would have thought. For Sapp, okay, good effort. I'm sorry we got you hurt. 3rd and 14. An interesting down that we got right now. We're going to put Yeah, we got Sap on that slant route. Brian going deep there in that streak. Solo coverage for Deron Sampson. What? I just don't know if there's anyone better than him on catches like that. It's close. Brian is close, but Sampson is on a different level right now. And can we give a shout out to Kavion Abbott for the dime that he absolutely threw over the shoulder, away from the defender. Only his guy could catch it and make a heck of a play. And Dwayne Kilgore says, hold on, buddy. Hold on, buddy. He was close to kicking into a whole nother gear on that play. 110 on 7 carries again. Kilgore obviously gassed on that play again. Not the greatest stamina in the world, despite it being a pretty high rating. It's not exactly where we want it to be, but what a jump on the route by LaMarcus Sharp of the Eagles. 2nd and 10. Abbott's the only guy filling at the moment. He's going to see him step up a little bit in the pocket. Young fella, slide. That's what I want to see. DeAndre Bryant is gassed in the backfield. We're hoping he can block a little bit here. That is not exactly an ideal throw. The whole off the back foot thing was not supposed to happen. That was supposed to be a plant your feet, throw a dot. It was not. Luckily, that pick does not count because he didn't get his feet in bounds. 2nd and 10 again. Last time he ran this play, didn't exactly work. We're going to try it again. A little better blocking. For Sapp, makes his way down for about 15 yards on that one. Inside the 15, Philly's got their back against the wall. A touchdown here puts this game completely out of reach. Dwayne Kilgore, if he didn't run into Sampson, that was definitely going to be a touchdown. 7 yards on the carry. From the 8 on 2nd and 2. Close, but no cigar. Philly, get up out here. Nice try. Colton Johnson, though. Jumped the route, got in front of the defender. If he didn't, that was probably a pick. Not a great throw by Abbott, but a great catch by the receiver. Hold on now. Yo, I see you, Philly. They're trying to make a play here. They got a first down. They're feeling pretty good. Carson Wentz has been leading his team down driving, but I'm pretty sure Jermaine Cook just jumped off sides. Oh. False start on the offense? Honestly, I'm going to take that. So Philly's drive loses a little bit of momentum after they get a false start. Carson Wentz, though, staying under center. Similar formation to the last time. They go for a delayed handoff, but Dillard was there right on time. 2nd and 19. They actually go for a run. I'm surprised, but yo, that running back's breaking some big tackles all of a sudden. Pretty sure we saw Taylor Rapp come in and clean that play up. 3rd and 12 now again for Philly. Blitz coming, trying to get some pressure on Carson Wentz, but he's going to find a beautiful seam across the middle. All of a sudden, Philly's feeling a little bit confident. They've been going back to the running game. That's been one of the things that's been their bread and butter, but we stop him at the line. It was Darius Geis on that run who gets stopped after about 2 yards. Once again, this time with Hines in the backfield. Nice little move. Great catch by Arcega Whiteside. He's going to get down to the 2-yard line now. They're on the doorstep. This game isn't completely out of reach for Philly, but they need to start doing something ASAP. 3rd quarter's winding down. They got a play or 2 left. They go for a run again. That was a clean tackle, but they're saying there's a face mask, I'm going to believe there. Unfortunate. Dillard, you got to do better. Philly's now on the 1, I believe. They say it's the 2, but I mean, really, it's the 1-yard line. They're like on the 1.5-yard line right now. Once again, under center. Goes for the handoff. Goes for a beautiful play fake. Gets it to the big fella. They're going to score. And Philly, well, they're on the board again. But oh, wait a second. They're actually going to go for 2 here. We don't have anyone guarding 86 here. We gotta chill. Okay. We messed up. They cut the lead to 14. They're 2 scores down. They're all of a sudden back in the game. Our offense knows they've struggled a little bit. Not as much as you would imagine, but they've got to do better. Our defense is letting us down a little bit. Abbott and company know they've got to go out here and put together a great drive. Kilgore says, let me get to the outside. That's where I shine. Coach didn't want to call it, but I'll take it anyways. He broke a tackle there too. Strong way to end the 3rd quarter. 132 yards for him. A 14-point lead. Let's lock this up and win our division. First down again. Start of the 4th quarter. Going to be a close one with Colton Johnson. Wisely catches it, gets down immediately. That pass was great too because it gave Kavion Abbott 2,000 passing yards on the year. A milestone for the young fella considering he wasn't playing the majority of the season. Look at Dwayne Kilgore. Some shifty moves ultimately for no gain. 2nd and 10. Abbott again, all the time in the world. He's got his guy running a beautiful route. That's Colton Johnson trying to turn the field to get into the end zone. And Colton Johnson cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped. Is there a better young receiver right now? We got the best young receiver. We got one of the better veteran receivers. We got one of the best up-and-coming receivers. We got it all right now. Nobody can stop this offense. The Eagles, though, you got to score a touchdown the next minute or so to keep this dream alive. If not, you're just, I mean, they're fighting for respect right now, which they have none. That's the hardest hit we've seen in a long time. Unreal. Second down again. Wentz leaving his receivers out to dry. Goes for a safety play with his tight end, and Darby gets the wrap up. And as a reminder, Ronald Darby is one of the veterans not coming back next year. We withdrew our offer for his contract, so he's on his own in free agency. Maybe he comes back in free agency some way, but I don't foresee that happening right now. And unfortunately, Philly gets an injury to Boykin. I think his season's going to be done. Another veteran not coming back is Quan Alexander. He dropped to a 70 overall this past offseason. He's not really worth the contract we were paying him, and rather than put him on one-year deals, we're just saying your time is done. But the pick that we just saw from Jalen Williams, it's been a while. Jalen, where you been with those? 2 feet in, that's our ball again. So with that, we're deep in our own territory again and backs against the wall. We don't want to give Philly any momentum after that massive interception. Got our guy Kilgore making some plays, and he picks up 10 more yards there. Philly again stacking that box, but Kilgore might have an opportunity to bounce out wide left here. Gonna try. That was weird animation-wise, but not a great play. So we find ourselves here in a tough 2nd and 16 again, inside the 10, our own 10. Not ideal. We had half a second more in the pocket. It might have been okay, but if we didn't throw that, it was going to be a sack. So here it goes, 3rd down and 16. We're going to keep Kilgore to block on this play because he's beyond tired. We're going to put Sapp on a deep route to try to stretch that defense a little bit. Get that safety away from our middle route potentially. Our tight end looks to be open. He's that man. DeAndre Bryant, tough catch, tough player. Much as I want to give the ball to Kilgore, we literally cannot because the man is going to fall over if we give it to him one more time. Got to get rid of that one. Smart play, Abbott. Had nobody open. A lot of our guys are gassed. I don't know why if they are so gassed they don't just come out of the game. That would be what I would do, honestly. If I was gassed, I'm like, Coach, give me a breather. Give me a breather. Abbott out here, again, making plays. That was kind of a funky little throw that he did, but it worked out. Seeing McCole Hardman in the game. It's been a while since we've seen him, too. That is... I appreciate the effort. Just not a good pass. 2nd down now. That was spicy. Not exactly what we wanted. We're finding ourselves here on a 3rd down and 10. Game is winding down. We're trying to finish the season strong. Got a little halfback screen for the man himself, Derek Thomas, but he's no Dwayne Kilgore. So Philly did literally nothing with the football, and they gave it right back to us. So we've got it inside the red zone already. They failed on 4th down. We got Kilgore out here trying to make some plays, and he picks up another 1st down, giving him 150 yet again this year. It's amazing how good his season has been when he's been able to be healthy the entire time, and I hope we're not jinxing him because we need him for the postseason. But Kilgore has just been the perfect player all year despite an injury or two. 2nd and goal here, 45 seconds left.
Denied.
That was a weird play. 3rd and goal. Trying to get Abbott one more touchdown here. He's got a guy. He found a guy. I believe that's the 3rd touchdown of the game for Colton Johnson III. Kind of apropos, isn't it? So that is going to do it. The Eagles season is literal trash. They're gone for the rest of the year. Our season, though, looking pretty bright. So to recap the stats, Kayvon Abbott balled out today, 18-29, 300 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, not a single turnover. Rookie, that is what I want to see out there. On the ground, Kilgore, 15 for 154 yards and 1 touchdown. This man had a 10 yards per carry average. It's like he's playing in college right now. Incredible work by him overall. Geis had a solid game. Abbott had a couple of good runs, but the other 2 we won't talk about. Derek Thomas got a touchdown, but unless you're playing fantasy, that doesn't matter. Colton Johnson III has been pretty quiet, especially since Chris Sapp has come here, but what a monster game for him. 7 grabs, 172 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a whole lot of yards after the catch, which I love seeing out there. Arcega Whiteside balled out, so did Boykin before he got injured. Ertz had a couple of grabs, and really, the rest of our guys are pretty quiet. Sampson 3 for 43, Kilgore 3 for 31. We ended up seeing Derek Thomas get a couple of grabs, and DeAndre Bryant have a monster grab or 2. And we threw it around, but yo, Chris Sapp, I don't know what happened. Maybe one of the other guys get involved today, but that's not the game we're paying you to play. Defensively, we didn't see Sean Davis lead us today. It was Dion Dillard. 8 total tackles, 2 of those being for loss, 1 interception. The kid was phenomenal today. The 5-year veteran played like a 5-year veteran. Taylor Rapp has a solid play. Sean Davis, 5 tackles, 1 of those being a sack. Stokes has some monster plays as well. And we got 2 interceptions again. 1 by Dillard and 1 by Jalen Williams. It's been a while since we've seen one from him. It's about time. To finish the year 11-5 and to bounce back after what happened last season is incredible. We won another Lombardi trophy, and we're going to work incredibly hard these next couple of weeks to bring another one home to San Antonio, especially before Madden 21 launches and a new relocation franchise ends up replacing this one. But look, the support you guys are giving this series is incredible. We got one final run coming up to see if we can bring home that big trophy. Be there, because it's going to be a wild one, and I hope you're prepared.